Hallo und herzlich willkommen hier aus der American Airlines-Arena in Miami. Das ist dort, wo die Miami Heat in der National Basketball Association der NBA ihre Heimspiele austragen. In den kommenden Wochen werden wir hier bei der Augsburger Allgemeinen wieder aus Miami rund um das Geschehen in der NBA berichten. Heute Abend das Heimspiel der Miami Heat gegen die Detroit Pistons und die Jungs aus Miami. Sie haben mit 117-108 gewonnen. Es war bereits der 7. Sieg im 10. Saisonspiel für Miami. Ich habe mich nach dieser Partie mit einem der Neuzugänge der Heat, und zwar mit Centerspieler Meyers Leonard, unterhalten. Er hat bis in der vergangenen Saison noch für die Portland Trailblazers gespielt. Ist ein richtig cooler Typ, wie ihr gleich sehen werdet. Und zunächst mal habe ich Meyers gefragt, was denn seiner Meinung nach die Schlüssel zum heutigen Sieg gegen Detroit waren.
You know what? They were on a back-to-back number one, and we knew that they eventually down the stretch our conditioning would play a role. Now, I will give them credit. They played hard, and they made a run actually near the end of the game. But it's a good learning experience for us. We had, 20, 15-point lead most of the game, and then they kept it close. So, I think that these little learning experiences early in the season will really help down the stretch. If you get a 20-point blowout, is that good? Yes. But also, you still get the win, and you learn, hey, we should have – there's a couple things we could have done here on the offensive end or on the defensive end. How could we have been better to close the game out in a more effective way? So I just think that it was a very good win, but we knew that if we played hard and executed our game plan, we were going to be just fine. You know what? I think there's a lot of confidence in this locker room and guys that care and want to win. So when you have guys that are really talented and they buy in to the team, that's when good things happen. Obviously, if you look around the league, there's players that maybe think, I got to get my statistics and this and that. I can for sure tell you that I don't play that way or feel that way. And when you have your superstar, Jimmy Butler, willing to continually pass the ball and get others involved, that shows his selflessness to create for others, and that's big. That's big. He doesn't care about scoring. That's a very big win for us to go to their home floor and to get a win against a team that's very, very good. And obviously, last year's MVP and Giannis. They have a very good team, and they really make you work, and they are great at getting out in transition, and Giannis finding guys, and obviously the three-point shooting is a very important piece of their offense. But I think that when you get wins like that, it lets you know, hey, we're here to compete, and we can compete with the best. And we knew that, honestly. Throughout training camp, we really, really got after it, and we got better. And I know that we felt that as a team, but now it's proving it every night. It wasn't really that difficult of a transition for me at all. I think that the Miami Heat, respect and love what I'm about, which is high character, work ethic, team guy, coming to work every day, ready to go, true professional, that sort of thing. And, this is a new experience for me. I'm doing everything I can to help impact winning, whether that's knocking down shots, taking a charge, or being great in the locker room. All of those things start to add up because, again, we have a lot of talent, and I think we're surprising some people, but in this locker room, we're not surprised. So it's how can I do my job in whatever it may be. But it's been a great transition. I love it here, and, it's going to be a fun season. It already has been. You know what? I think that people, they don't forget, but, when you see Kawhi and Paul George go to the Clippers, and then you got LeBron and Anthony Davis on the Lakers, and, Utah had a bunch of really good offseason acquisitions. Everyone starts to turn oh, man, the West is going to be so dominant. That's great, and they have very good teams in the West, but make no mistake, if you look at the top of the East, there's some really darn good teams. By the way, the Raptors won it last year. Now, they lose Kawhi, but they're competing. Milwaukee feels as though they're right there at the top, able to compete for a championship, and they're very talented. that's our goal. I'll never forget at training camp when Spo said, we don't have to wait. Why not now? And so we're putting in the work every day to prepare to win games and make a push for the playoffs and then figure out the rest from there.